SBI PO Prelim. Now in this one, reasoning section starts from question number 66. Now here in this one, question number 66 to 70. These 5 are based on row arrangement along with a parameter, isn't it? Now it is PO Prelim. Now this comes under first priority because all the persons are facing towards north. Now how many persons are there? Only 6 people. Now 6 people are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And these 6 persons and who are seated in a row and facing towards north, and they are working in different companies. Then R sits second to the left of the one who works in HCL. Now R is seated second to the left of the one who works in HCL, and there are 2 persons between the one who works in Tata and Infotech. Now in between Tata and Infotech, how many persons? There must be exactly 2 people. And Infotech, and one of them sits at an extreme ends of the line. One of them is at an extreme ends of the line. Whether Tata, the one who is working in Tata can be here, or Infotech, 2 possibilities. Again, Tata and Infotech can be here, there are 2 more possibilities. And so how many possibilities altogether? 4 possibilities. But whereas here, now here there is one more information. SC is to the left of the one who works in Tata. As SC is to the left of the one who works in Tata, and the one who is working in Tata cannot be at the left extreme. Are you getting this one or not? And so how many possibilities we have? And we have only 2 possibilities now. Now if Infotech is here, the one who is working in Infotech is here, then between Infotech and Tata there must be exactly 2 people. Isn't it? This is one such a possibility. And in the next case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the one who works in Tata is here, then the one who works in Infotech must be here. Now one between these 2 persons must be at the extreme end. Then what is the other possibility we have? May the possibility, and we have one more possibility where Infotech can be at this place as well, isn't it? Now we have one more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now if Infotech is here, now the one who works in Tata can be here, isn't it? Now these are the 3 different possibilities all together. And next one, and between Infotech and Tata there must be exactly 2. And there are only 2 persons between Tata and Infotech, and one of them sits at the extreme end of the line. And T works in either Infosys or Wipro. Now T is either Infosys or he is working in Wipro. And next one, and U sits second to the right of the one who works in Tata. Now U is here. Now this case is ruled out because U is seated second to the right. Now here U is seated second to the right of the one who works in Tata here. And finally we have left with only 2 possibilities. And P works in Intel and sits at one of the extreme ends. Now P cannot be here and P cannot be here. This case is also ruled out. And P works in where? And P works in Intel and sits at one of the extreme ends of the line. Now P Intel is here. And he sits at one of the extreme ends of the line. The next one, R is seated second to the left of HCL. And P works in Intel, and there is only 1 person between T and Q. In between T and Q, how many persons are there? There must be exactly 1 person. And T and Q, S sits to the left of the one Tata and does not work in Wipro. S is to the left of the one Tata and does not work in Wipro, and S Wipro is ruled out. Are you getting this one or not? Now if S is at this place, there is 1 person between T and Q, then what is the possibility we have? If T is here, Q will be here, or if T is here, Q will be here. Then who is the person left over here? R. R works in Tata. Now T works in either Infosys or Wipro, and T is either Infosys or in Wipro. The next one, R is seated second to the left of HCL, HCL must be here. Are you getting this one or not? And Wipro cannot be here, and the one who works in Wipro must be at this place. Now Wipro is here, and T works in either Wipro or, and T works in either Infosys or Wipro. And T works in either Infosys or Wipro. Then what is the other information we have? And HCL and R. Then what is the company left over here? Ma migilipoyina company ani cheppandi. Now this is, this is Infotech, right? Infotech. Now this is Infotech. Now T cannot be at this place, isn't it? Then Q is here. Then T will be here. And T works in Wipro. If T works in Wipro and S works in Infosys. S is in Infosys. Then now coming to question number 66. And who among the following person works in Infosys? Yes, works in Infosys. Choice 2, question number 66. And 67, and which of the following statements is not true? Not true means definitely false. R works in Infotech. R works in Infotech, that is false. One person between T and S, that is definitely true. S is thought to the right of the one HCL. S is thought to the right of the one HCL is false because he is left of the one HCL. And so only B that is given in choice. Now no sir, which of the following is not true? Now B is definitely true and A and C are not true, choice 5. Then 68, and Q is working in. Now Q is working in Infotech, choice 3, 68. And 69, it is based on odd one out, S and HCL. Now S and HCL, S is thought to the left of HCL. Now U and Tata, U is second to the right of Tata. R and Intel, there is one person between these two. Now between U and Tata there is one person. R and Intel again there is one person. And T and Infosys. Now between T and Infosys one person. And Q and Wipro also there is one person. But as S and HCL there are two persons. And so choice 1 is the odd one. Then next coming to 17. Which of the following statements is are true? And three persons between P and the one who works in HCL. P and HCL, three persons, that is definitely true. As many persons sit between R and U as to the left of T. In between R and U there is exactly one person, and to the left hand side of C more than one person, this is false. S is thought to the left of the one Wipro. S is thought to the left of the one Wipro, that's again false. And so only A, choice 3, question number 70. Then the next one 71 onwards. Now in this question number 71 onwards, only a few mangoes are lemon. Only some of the mangoes are lemon but not all. Some mangoes are lemon but not all. And at the same time only a few lemons are apple. Now some of the lemons are apple but not all. And next one, all these apples are a part of this banana. Then first one, all apples are mango, that is false. Some apples are not mangoes, that is definitely true. Now in order to make this one false, now I need to prove all apples are mangoes. All apples are mangoes. Tell me whether I can able to write mango like this or not. Yes. Hence alternate diagram true, previous conclusion false. Now as the previous conclusion has become false, now the previous negative conclusion, all affirmative conclusion, all apples are mango, now it has become true now. Hence when the first one is true, second is false, second is true, first is false. Between these two only one can be true, both cannot be true at the same time. Hence either one or two, choice 3, question number 71. Clear? 71 it is choice 2. Then 72. Now in this 72 all kiwis are mangoes. Now all these kiwis are a part of what? All kiwis are a part of these mangoes. And only a few mangoes are pears. Only some mangoes are pears but not all. And no pear is a banana. No intersection between pear and a banana. Then coming to the first one, all kiwis can be bananas. All kiwis can be means it is a possibility. And possibility, tell me whether I can able to write banana like this or not. Now banana cannot be intersected with pear, it can be intersected like this. Hence it is possible. Some mangoes are not bananas. Now some of the mangoes are not bananas. That is true as of now. Isn't it? Some mangoes are not bananas is true. Then now to make this one false, my diagram must be like this. All mangoes are bananas. Is it possible to write like this or no? Because no pear is a banana will become false. Hence what is your answer here? And it cannot be false at least once, it must be definitely true. Hence both 1 and 2, that is choice 5, question number 72. Then next one coming to 73. Now in this 73, only a few guavas are melon. Some of the guavas are melon but not all. Some guavas are melon but not all. And some melons are not orange. Melon and orange only some not. Some melons are not orange. All oranges are coconut. All these oranges is a part of what? Coconut. And some guavas are not orange. Some guavas are not orange, as of now it is true. Now to make this one false, I need to prove all guavas are orange. All guavas are orange means like this. Can I write like this or not guavas? And if you write like this, and at the same time guava and mango, there is an intersection. And only a few guavas are melons. only a few guavas are melon, melon will be here. And if you write melon like this, then what is the next one? Some melons are not orange. True ayinda, false ayinda? My E diagram lo, yellow color diagram lo, some melons are not orange. True or false? My false ఎందుకు? These are the melons that are not orange. True ఏ కదా? Statement is valid or not? And statement is valid, alternate diagram drawn, previous conclusion has become false. Then, and next one. What is the next one we have? And some melons are not coconut. మీది false అంటే all melons are coconut. మా coconut ఇలా రాసుకోవచ్చు కదా? అంటే ఏమైపోయింది? This has also become false. Hence, what is your answer? Neither one nor two. Choice for question number 73. The next one is 74. Only a few apples are papayas. Only some of the apples are papayas, but not all. Only some apples are papayas, but not all. Isn't it? Some apples, but not all. And all papayas are melon. This entire papayas is a part of melon. And some melon are not mangoes. Now some of the melons are not mangoes. And all papayas can be mangoes. మా papayas అన్ని mangoes అవ్వచ్చో లేదో? And papayas అన్ని mangoes అంటే ఇలా రాసుకోవాలి mango. మీరు రాయొచ్చో లేదా mangoes? ఎందుకు రాయకూడదు? And only some melons are not mango. Now also these are the melons that are not mango. Statement is valid or not? Yes. And next, only few apples are papayas. Apples are papayas. Hence it is possible or not? It is definitely possible. Then coming to the second one. Some apples are not papayas annam. Some apples are not papayas means, and some apples are not papayas, and no apple is a and these are the apples that are not papayas. Then the false అంటే ఏం చేయాలి చెప్పండి? All apples are papayas. But it is not possible because only a few apples are papayas but not all. Isn't it? Hence some apples are not papayas is also true. Then what is your answer here? Both 1 and 2. Clear? Some apples are not papayas and only a few apples are papayas must be there but not all. And some apples are not papayas is false అంటే ఏం చేయాలి? All apples are papayas అని తీసుకురావాలి. All apples are papayas తీసుకొస్తే only a few apples are papayas will become false. Clear? Hence it is not possible to draw its alternate diagram. Then what is your answer? Both 1 and 2. Choice for question number 74. Ma సరిపోయిందా 74? Then 75. Now in this question number 75, ఇంకా చాలా మందికి డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయి ఇందులో 71 to 74. ఎందుకు వస్తున్నాయి డౌట్స్? అండ్ సమ్ నాట్ అనే స్టేట్మెంట్ ఇచ్చారు. Isn't it? మా సమ్ నాట్ you are considering this as no. You should not consider it as no. Isn't it? Hence whenever you have come across this sum not, ఏం చేస్తారు? Then again check out whether, now checking out these conclusions, you need to check out whether the statements are valid or not. Is there any region of melons that does not belong to mango is there or not? You need to check out. Okay? Then coming to 75. Mas 75 చెప్పండి. How many such pairs of letters are there? Now what is about here? Pictures. P-I-C-T-U-R-E-S. Now in this word pictures, and how many such pairs of letters? P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, C, D, E, F, G, H. T and U there is a pair. And U, R, S, T. Left to right there is only one pair. And again in the reverse, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. E, F, G, H, I, J, K. R, S, T there is one more pair. U, V, W and U, V, W, that's it. And so many pairs you have? Only 2 pairs, so choice one 75. Then next one 76 to 80. Now in this 76 to 18, there are some 8 persons born in 8 different months, isn't it? And in the same order. January, February, May, June, and but not necessarily in the same order. Hence, what are the months you have? Jan. Next one is Feb. Jan, Feb, May. Jan, Feb, May, June. And next one August and October, November and December. Hence, these are the 8 months we have. 8 persons born in these 8 different months, and out of which there are 2 months, June and November, and which has even number of days, that is 30 days. And in the remaining, now February can have either 28 or 28 or 29 based on that year. Then here D was born in a month that contains even number of days. My even number of days, how many possibilities? So I have 3 possibilities. Maybe February, June or June or November. Three different possibilities. And only 3 persons between E and H. B is born and B is born after C. And there are only 2 persons between. Now F is born in a month that contains least number of days. Hence F must be in the month of February. Now if F is in the month of February, hence D can be either in the month of June or in the month of November. Hence how many possibilities we have? 2 possibilities. Are you getting this one or not? Then D is born in a month that contains even number of days, and there are only 3 persons between E and H. And H was born immediately after D. And H was born immediately after whom? And H was born immediately after D. H was born immediately after D. Now if H was born immediately after D, there are 3 persons between E and H. 1, 2, 3, E is here. Now here again 1, 2, 3, E is at this place. E and H we have done with this one. And B is born in a month that contains odd number of days. Now B in a month that contains odd number of days, and B is born after C. Now B is born after C, and number of persons born before C. Now before C is 1 more than the number of persons after G. After G. Now after G, if there are X, now before G, C, there must be X plus 1. Now follow here. Then now let us check out for this C. Now C and B. Now can we have this C at this place? Now C ekkada undochu leda cheppandi. Now here can we have C at this place or not? Undochu leda? Now number of persons before C, 1 more than after G. Now 1 more than after G, hence before C there are 2, and 1 more than after G, G must be here. Saripinda leda? There is a possibility or not? Then again if you take C at this place, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 persons, and 4 persons must be after the G, which is not possible. Clear? And C is here, G is here, not possible. Hence what is the possibility? C and G were like this. Now C and G were like this. B was born in odd number after this C. And next one, B is born before C, B is born after C. And next one, number of persons before C, there are only 2 persons between C and A. Now C and A, there are exactly 2 persons, B must be here. And B is here. F is born in a month that contains lowest number of days. Then 76th one, which of the following statements is true? And 2 persons are born between H and G. Now in between H and G, how many people? 2. But as here there is only one, that is false. And D is born just before C, and D is born just after C, before C is ruled out. And B is born just after G. Now B is born just after G, that is definitely true. Choice 3, question number 76. Then 77, how many people are born between F and G? Now in between F and G, how many people? There are exactly 4 people. Now 4 people, that is choice 1, question number 77. Then 78, number of persons born between C and H. Now between C and H, there is exactly 1 person, same as whom? H and A, they are adjacent to each other. Now D and E, there are 2 persons. G and C, there are 3 persons. F and C, adjacent. A and B, yes, there is 1 person. Answer choice 5, question number 78. Then 79th one, which of the following statement is not true? Not true means definitely false. H is born just before D. H is born just before D is false, because H is just after D. And 1 person between F and C. And this is again false. And next one, A is born in a month that contains odd number days. And that is true. And so only A and B. And both A and B, that is choice 2, question number 79. The next one, 80th, 4 out of the following means odd one out. E. E was born in the month of January, 31 days. And H is August 31. And C is May 31. And D is June, that is 30. And A is 31. Except D. The remaining persons were born in the month which is having 31 days. Whereas D was born in the month which is having only 30 days. Answer choice 4 is the odd one, question number 80. The next one, 81 to 84. Now in this 81 to 84, they are based on inequalities. My inequalities first priority or the second priority? Yes? You can decide cheyaleda. Definitely under the first priority, isn't it? Then coming to this one, Q and C. Ma Q ki C ki japan which element is common? T is common. Q greater than T, T greater than C. that is Q greater than C and C lesser than Q, definitely true. Then coming to the next one, S and N. S and N, S is here, N is here. Which element is common here? Again T is common. T equals to S. In the place of T, let us write it as S. S greater than N is also true. Hence both 1 and 2, that is choice 5, question number 81. Then next one, 82. Now in this 82, K and S. Now K is here and S is here. Now Q equals to K. Now between T and K, what is the answer we have? And S and K, S greater than K is true. Hence equal to is false. M and L, now M is here and L is here. Which element is common? Q is common. M greater than Q, L lesser than Q means Q greater than L. M greater than Q greater than L, M greater than L, definitely true. Hence only 2 is to choice 2, question number 82. Then next one, 83. Now in this 83, the relation between S and T. S is here and T is here. Which element is common? H is common. Now H greater than S and at the same time T lesser than H. Now lesser than greater than, two opposite symbols, so no relation. The next one, P and U. Now P and U, which element is common here? Now H is common. H lesser than or equals to P and P and U and H greater than U. H greater than U means U lesser than H. Now U lesser than P is true, P greater than is true, but not equals to. Hence neither one not to, choice for question number 83. And 84, the relation between N and W. N and W, now D equals to N. As D equals to N here, then in the place of D, we can write it as N. Now here we have N greater than W, N lesser than or equals to W. All the three symbols are existing in between these two letters N and W. Hence, in order to be either or, there should be an opposite symbol between N and W in the above statement. My N key W, is there any opposite symbol here? N is here and W is here. Which element is common? M is common. And between W and M there are two opposite symbols. Isn't it? Hence what is your answer? Either 1 or 2, choice 3. Clear? Now all the three symbols are existing between these two letters in two different choices. And at the same time in the above statement, there is an opposite symbol. Hence it must be either or. Then coming back to this one, question number 85. Now in this 85, if it is possible to make a meaningful word with 3, 4, 5, 7. 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7. Then what is the word we have? T-R-E-S. Not T-R-E-S. What is the word that can be found? R-E-S-T, rest. Now R-E-S-T, rest. Then which of the following will be the third letter? Then the third letter of the word from the right hand. What is the third from the right? E. E is the answer, choice for question number 85. Then next one, 86 onwards. Now 86 to 90. Now these 5 are based on square table. Now square table, now tell me square table comes under the first or the second priority? Definitely under the first priority. Now the persons who are facing the center are facing towards the center, sitting at the center are facing towards the center, and the persons who are at the corners are facing away from the center. Mante kada? Then now 3 persons between T and R. As 3 persons between T and R is given, my NGL 3 persons between T and R, we need to take possibilities. Now if T is here, R is here because they are opposite to each other. And 3 persons between T and R, what is the other possibility we have? And we have another possibility. That means T can be at the center or T can be at the corner, isn't it? Now as T is at the corner here, now the persons at the corners are facing away from the center and centers are facing towards the center. Then in the first case I have taken T at the center and in the second case I have taken T is at the corner, isn't it? Now T and R are opposite to each other, R will be at this place. Then next one, and W sits second to the right of Q. Now W seated second to the right of Q and S sits adjacent to V. S and V are adjacent to each other and 2 persons between V and Q. Q who is adjacent to T. Now Q is adjacent to T and as Q is adjacent to T, there are 2 different possibilities, isn't it? Now Q can be here or Q can be here. Follow here. Now if Q is here and there are 2 persons between, now between Q and W, how many are there? Now 2 persons between V and Q. Now V and Q, there must be exactly 2 persons. Now Q is here, V must be here. Now V is here, V is facing away from the center is ruled out. Clear? Then Q is here. Q తీసుకోండి. If Q is here, two persons between Q and V, again V must be here, but as V is facing away from the center, that is ruled out. Hence this case is completely ruled out. Follow here లేదా? Then coming back to this one. Now Q is adjacent to T. As Q is adjacent to T, now Q is at this place. Now if Q is here and two persons between Q and T, Q and V, V is here. V is facing away from the center. Then now we have taken a possibility here, and what is the possibility? Q is here, V is here. Then the other possibility, Q can be here. Possibility. Then S sits adjacent to V, S is adjacent to V, and V is facing away from the center, and W sits second to the right of Q. Now W is seated second to the right of Q, and S sits adjacent to V, and S must be here. Then next one, two persons between V and Q, and Q is adjacent to T, and V is facing away from the center, hence V is facing away from the center, and P sits second to the left of S. Now in this case, P sits second to the left of S is not possible. Hence in this case, where we have taken Q at this place is also ruled out. Hence where should this Q? Q must be here. Isn't it? If Q is here, and there are two persons between Q and S, S is here. Now if S is here, and S and V are adjacent, and V kada, and two persons between Q and V, V is at the corner. And V is at the corner, yes, V is facing away from the center, P sits second to the left of S, and P sits second to the left of S, then S is adjacent to V. S is adjacent to V, S can be here or S can be here. Now if S is here, then P sits second to the left of S, and P sits second to the left of S. Then any information that is invalid here? Now three persons between T and R. Now between Q and W there must be exactly one person. And Q and W there is exactly one. W sits second to the right of Q. As W sits second to the right of Q, we cannot have S at this place, W is here. Now if W is here, S is here, then P will be here. Now if P is here, who is the person left over? U is the person left. Then in this, how many persons are in between U and S? When counted from the right of U. Right of U between U and S, there are only two persons, so choice to 86. And 87, which of the following statements is are true? And three persons between P and U, that is false. And next one, R sits second to the right of V. R is seated second to the right of V, that is definitely true. S is third to the right of U, and this is also definitely true. And both B and C, that is choice for question number 87. The next one, 88. Now in this 88, what is the position of Q with respect to P? And Q and P are opposite to each other, and opposite to each other, facing each other, that is choice for 88. The next one, 89th one, and who among the following group sitting at the corners? Now corners, T, U, R, V. Now T, U, R, V are the four persons, that is choice 3, 89. Then 90th, four out of the following means odd one out. V and P are adjacent, and U and W are adjacent, and S and V are adjacent, and P and R are also adjacent, and T and Q are also adjacent. Now all the persons are adjacent to each other. Then coming to the first one, first person is to the immediate right of the second person. V is to the immediate right of P. Now here U, and U is to the immediate left of W. And S is to the immediate left of V. And P is to the immediate left of R. T is to the immediate left of Q. Except in choice 1 and in the remaining choices, the first person is to the immediate left of the second person. Hence choice 1 is the odd one, question number 90. The next one, 91 onwards. Now in this 91 onwards, it is based on sequence. Must sequence first or the second priority? Definitely under the first priority. Then here, if all the letters are dropped from the above arrangement, then which of the following will be 10th from the left hand? 10th from the left hand without the letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. What is your answer here? Dollar. Dollar, that is choice for question number 91. Then 92. Now which of the following element is exactly in the middle of n and y? Exactly in the middle of n and y unknown. N and y. N is here and where is y? My n, y is here. Exactly between n and y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 means 6th element. 3, 4, 5, 6, that is z. Z, that is choice 1, question number 92. Then 93, how many such numbers are there in the above arrangement which are immediately followed by a symbol and immediately preceded by letter? The sequence must be letter, number and a symbol. Well, letter, number and a symbol, tell me how many are there? And letters, number and a symbol. Then in this one, letter, number and a symbol. Now letter, number and a symbol, this is one, E, 2 and this one. E is a letter, 2 is a number, copyright is a symbol. The next one, letter, number and a symbol. Letter, number but not symbol, letter, number but not symbol, letter, number but not symbol, letter, number and a symbol. R, 9 and a dollar. And next one, letter, number and a symbol, and letter, number and a symbol, and P3 at the rate of. Now P3 at the rate of. And so how many are there all together? And there are 3. 3, that is choice 3, question number 93. Must repent the 93. The next one, 94. Now in this 94, and it is based on heights. That is comparisons. How many persons are there? 6 persons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now these 6 persons are there, and less than 3 persons are taller than E. And lesser than 3 persons are taller than E. Less than 3 persons are taller than EN. As lesser than 3 persons are taller than E, hence, where should this one? Taller than E, there are at 3 people. And next one, and B is just shorter than D. Now B is just shorter than D. D and B must be like this. And D who is taller than what? And D who is taller than F. B is just shorter than D. D is taller than F. And next one, C is taller than F. Now C is taller than F, and C is taller than F and shorter than E. C is taller than F and shorter than E. And A is shorter than C. Now this A is shorter than C but not the shortest. And next one, E is not the tallest. As E is not the tallest here, how many possibilities we have for this E? 2 possibilities. Because here, less than 3 persons are taller than or taller than E. Sorry, less than 3 persons are taller than E. But E can less than 3 persons. Maybe 3 persons or 2 persons. Sorry, less than 3 means either 2 persons or 1 person or 0 person. And out of which E is not the tallest, and so we have only 2 possibilities. And as there are 2 different possibilities here, now E, C, F. Now D and B are adjacent to each other. As D and B are adjacent to each other, D is taller than F and D is taller than B. Then what are the possibilities we have? We can have this possibility or not DB. Now D, B and E were there. Now after this E, C, F, and A is not shorter than C. A is shorter than C but not the shortest. And C, A is here. Now if A is here, E, C, A and F. Then who among the following person is the tallest? Now who is the tallest here? D is the tallest, choice 2. And 95, how many persons are shorter than B? There are 4 persons shorter than B, choice 4, question number 95. Then next one, 96 to 100. Now in this 96 to 100, there are some 7 persons, P, Q, R, S, T, U and V, and working in the company of different designations. Now what are the designations we have? Chairman and President, Chairman, President, CEO, isn't it? Chairman, President, CEO, Director, and next COO, and CFO, and CTO. CFO and CTO. Clear? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now all together, how many are there? 7 persons. Now who are those 7 persons? P, Q, R, S, T, U and V. And 7 persons, Chairman, President, CEO, Director, COO, CFO, and CTO are the 7 persons. Then in this one, coming to condition number 1. Now here R is, and they are like different watches. R is just senior to the one who likes omega. R is just senior to the one who likes omega. R and omega must be like this. And only one person between the one Rolex and S. Now between Rolex and S, how many persons are there? There is exactly 1 person. And 1 person between Rolex and S. SC is just junior to T. Now SC is just junior to T. S and T must be like this. SC is just junior to T. And T does not like cattle. R is senior than the director. And R is senior than the director. and R is senior than the director, how many possibilities we have for this R? There are 3 different possibilities. R can be CEO, R can be president, or R can be the chairman, isn't it? And if R is here, the one who likes omega is here, isn't it? Now in this case, the one who likes omega is the CEO, and in this case, the one who likes omega is here. Now we have considered all the 3 possibilities here, and R is senior than director, and T does not like Cartier. Now whatever this T, and T Cartier is ruled out. Now this T Cartier is ruled out. P is junior than the one who likes Casio, but not the junior most. Now P is junior than the one who likes Casio, but is not the junior most. And only 2 persons designated between S and P get. Now between S and P get, now there are exactly 2 persons. And exactly 2 persons between S and P, and both are junior than R. Now both these 2 persons, S and P get, are junior than R. S and P get are junior than R. Now in this case, there are 2 persons between S and P get. Both these 2 persons are junior than R. S is here, then P get must be here. Must have been the S and P get. And both these 2 persons, S and P get, and S and P get, there are only Rolex and S, there must be exactly 1 person, and Rolex and S, there must be exactly 1, and T and S are adjacent to each other. As S is here, T must be immediately below this one, which is not possible. And this case is completely ruled out. I'm going to follow here. Then next one, S and T, and S and P get. Now S and P get, there must be exactly 2 people. Now if S is here, S cannot be at this place. Are you getting this one or not? Because if S is here, and T must be immediately above this S, which is not possible. Then S and P get cannot be at this place as well. S cannot be here, P get cannot be here. Hence where should this S and P get? And S and P get. Can we start with this one, T and S? Now if S is here, and between S and P get, there must be exactly 2, P get is here. Then between S and Rolex, there must be exactly 1, Rolex is here. And T is not. R is immediately above this omega we had done, T and S, and Casio is above this P, and Casio is above this P, and Casio must be in the first or the second places. And next one, Q is senior than only 2 persons, hence Q must be at this place. And Q is senior than only 2 persons, and junior than the one who likes P get. Now Q is junior than the one who likes P get. Then next one, and only 2 persons between Cartier and U. Now between Cartier and U, there must be exactly 2 persons here, and Cartier and U. Then here Casio and P is lesser than this one, and T is not Cartier. As T is not Cartier, and here, then Cartier. Can we have Cartier at this place? Now if you have Cartier here, and there are 2 persons between Cartier and U. Now U Cartier and 2 persons between Cartier and U. Then now P and Casio. Now this must be P and this is Casio. And but whereas, and P and Casio. My information saripinda? Any other information that is ruled out here? Yes? R is? My akadundi information. R is just senior to the one who likes omega. Saripindi kada R is just senior to the, and only 1 person between Rolex and S, and R is immediately above this, and Rolex and S, there is exactly 1 person. R is senior than the director. R who likes Titan fund. R who likes Titan. As R likes Titan here, hence we cannot have this one. R likes Titan. If Titan is at this place, my next time and definitely Casio must be here because Casio is above this P. And if Casio is here and there are 2 in between, and Cartier and U. Now between Cartier and U there must be exactly 2. And Cartier and U, T is not Cartier, hence S is Cartier. And if S is Cartier, U must be here, isn't it? Now if U is here and P is below this Casio and P is here. Now if P is here, who is the person left over? V is the person left over. and V is the chairman. Then who among the following person likes fast track? Now fast track, now who is that person here? T. Now T likes fast track, that is choice 296. Then 97. And what is the designation of V? And V is the chairman. Now chairman choice 5, question number 97. Then in this 98, which of the following statements is are true? P is senior to both T and U. That is definitely true. And R is just junior than V. R is just junior than V. This is also true. And S designation is CFO. S CFO, that is false. Hence only A and B. Both A and B, choice 3, question number 98. Then 99. How many persons are senior than you? There are 3 persons, choice 1. And finally question number 100. Odd one out. R and the director. R and the director, 1 person. And Q and Cartier, and there is 1 person. And P and Rolex, there is 1 person. And T and Pigott, and there is 1 person. And V and CEO, there is 1 person. Now 1 person between these two, then we need to check for the order. R is above this director. And Q is above this Cartier. And P is above this Rolex. And T is below this Pigott. And V is above this CEO, except choice 4. And in the remaining, the first person is above the second one. Hence choice 4 is odd one, question number 100. Then, now this is about paper number 24, SBI PO prelim. Anything else left over in this paper? My number series on the paper lo. Question numbers please. 50. Then question number 50. Now in this 50th, now which will come in the next one? Then 10, 901 and so on. 10, 901 and so on. Here if you observe here, though the number has increased suddenly, but as from year to year the numbers are increasing. Hence it must be under which category? Difference. Then what is the difference between these two? 808, my difference on the rendicle game, 891. And 1198 and 9 this one, what is the difference we have? And 297. And now 297 is the difference. Then next one, what is the next difference here? 90, 97 and 98, what is the difference we have? 99. Now 99 and this one into 3, 297 into 3, into 3. That means then something into 3 must be 99, that is 33. And 11. 11 into 3, 33 into 3, 99. Hence here from this one, how much to be added here? 33 to be added. If you add 33, that is 29. 29 choice 5. Now 33. 97 plus 33 anta cheppandi 1330. 1330, that is choice 2, question number 50. The differences between the numbers are 11, 33, 99, 297 and 8191. Then 51. Now in this question number 51, then tell me what is the difference we have. 24 and 21, the difference is how much? Minus 3. First difference is minus. Next one, 12. Next one, 33 and 9, 85. 15, 48. Minus 48. Now 3 into 4, 12 into 4, 48. 48 into 4 is how much? 96, 96, 192. Isn't it? Next one plus 192, check out whether it is 192 or not. 5 plus 2, 7. And 98 plus 19, 117. Then next one, 3 into 4. 192 into 4. 192 into 4 is so much? 192 into 4. 768. Now 768 minus 768. Minus 768, then 17. And 7. 17 minus 8, last digit must be 9. Last digit must be 9. And 1100, 700, 400. 409, choice 5. 51, it is choice 5. Then 52 cheptaru. Now 52, 12, 14. 12 and 14 difference is so much? 2. And 14 and 23 difference is so much? 9. 23 and 51 difference is so much? 28. And next one, 51 and 116 difference and Japani. And 51 and 116, the difference is 65. Then what are these numbers? 2, 9, 28. 2 can be written as 1 cube plus 1, 2 cube plus 1, 3 cube plus 1, 4 cube plus 1, 5 cube plus 1, 126. 26 plus 62 is how much? 42. Now 242, choice 3, question number 52. The next one, 53. And 53, 13, 7, 8. Now 7 into 1 plus 1. Now 18 into 1.5, 12 plus 1.5. Now here 13 into 0.5, 6.5 plus 0.5. Into 0.5 plus 0.5 into 1 plus 1 into 1 plus 1.5 plus 0.5 into 2 plus 2 and into 2.5 plus 2.5. Now 29.25. And and 290, 145 and 145 72.5 plus 2.5. Now 72.5 plus 2.5 and it is 75. Done? Then next, I make a calculation. 29 into 2.5. 29 into 10, 290. 290 divided by 2 and then 145. 145 divided by 2, 72.5. Ma divided by 2 divided by 2 endu chesam. Because 10 by 2, 5. 5 by 2, 2.5. Done? Then next one, 54. Now in this question number 54. 2 and 14. 2 and 14 ela cheyali cheppandi? Now 2 and 14. Now numbers. Now 2 and 14. Now 2 and 12. And 14 and 38, what is the difference we have? 24. And 38 and 86. Ikkada enta vastundi cheppandi? 38 and 86. Difference is 48. 12 into 2, 24 into 2, 48 into 2, 96. 9 plus 8. 17 plus 1, 18. 182. 182, choice 3, 54. Done? And next is quant.